The Spyderco Dragonfly 2. This has been a fun little knife for me. I bought it with a specific idea in mind, and you might ask, well, is this going to be a good EDC carry? I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say no. Yes, because it's certainly going to handle the tasks well that you need it to that are light duty. But the heavy duty tasks, well, it's a small blade, so it's not going to perform those tasks just because of sheer physics. However, let me kind of go into why I purchased this blade. At work, I always carry blades on me, and I use those blades. However, when you pull out a blade that's, say, that much bigger than this little guy here, that often raises eyebrows in my work culture. So I decided, well, you know what? Rather than get myself in trouble with HR or something, I might want to scale down a little bit. So that's kind of where this came from. However, I was first using this blade. This is an old blade. This is actually an old Spyderco Walker design. Very inexpensive design. And it worked, but I just didn't like the serrations at work. I had no need for them, and I found they were getting in the way most of the time. So I wanted to change and go to something a little different. And I did some shopping around, and this is what I decided on. So that's kind of why I went this little blade, and I've actually quite enjoyed it. Enough about that. Steel. The steel is VG10. And this is my first experience with VG10, so that's kind of another reason why I bought the knife. I wanted to get some more experience with that steel. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I thought, well, this is a great opportunity for me to try that. You can see on the back of the blade, it's got a nice, meaningful thumb ramp with some good jimping. I like anything that kind of locks my hand in place. I do enjoy that. This blade, the old Walker design, not much there as far as the thumb ramp goes, and there's no jimping. I did put some skateboard tape on there. That does help. I do like that. What else we got going here? Oh, a nice little finger choil. I like those. You know, in a blade this size, is a finger choil needed? Maybe not, but I still like it. I just like to choke up on the blade sometimes. And if this is an FRN handle, and it has that bi-directional volcano, whatever they call it, but I really like it. I think it gives a great purchase to the knife. It gives enough grip without giving too much grip. You know, if the whole thing was, you know, as slick as this little emblem right here, oh, it'd be terrible. But I think they've really done a great design on this. Most of you guys are familiar with this. The Endura and Delica, I believe, both have the same pattern. So if you like that, you'll like this. Also, right down here, where you're going to deploy the blade, coming off the handle, you can see where it's nice and radiused right here. So it just kind of gives you a nice, I don't know, nice pathway down to the deployment hole. So that's kind of nice as well. The clip, ooh, I almost got my finger there. That's hard working behind the camera. You know what? I'm just going to leave that in. The clip, nice wire clip, and I like it much better than the built-in FRN handle, and this is why. And again, this is my only experience with this type of handle, so that's what I'm basing it on. This clip, and this happened soon after I got the blade, it does not clip very well. In fact, I will not clip this to my pants in fear of losing it. This will be in the pocket because this clip just doesn't work very well. So for me, I'd much rather have the wire clip or a different style clip, and this has actually worked very well. What else we got going on here? Very lightweight. It's 1.2 ounces, and that's kind of fun. You know, for a blade this size, it is nice just to have this little lightweight blade. So to wrap this up, the price on this, which I haven't given yet, is about $40 to $50 depending on where you get it. And realistically, guys, look around for what you can get for 40 to 50 bucks $40 to $50 is going to get you a lot more blade than this. It's going to get you a bigger blade, you know, maybe even a little bit extra, and you can get yourself, you know, a good size EDC blade. So again, that's kind of why I think of this as the niche blade. But altogether, you know what, I found this to be a fun little knife. I've enjoyed having it. I like it. I do. One thing I don't like, or I shouldn't say that, one thing I'd rather is I do prefer the liner lock. I just like the ease of the one-hand operation as opposed to the lockback or the spine lock here. I mean, you can still kind of do it. It's just not as simple, especially when I'm at work and I've got, you know, things, papers or whatever I might have in this hand, and I'm cutting something here, and you know, I'd rather it have a liner lock. But overall, I really like this blade. In fact, I like it so much, I'm probably going to get an Endura 4 down the road. I kind of think of the Endura as maybe an older brother to this in some respects. But I do quite like it, if I haven't said that already. Anyway, there is the review. You might check some other blades out there. If you're in the market for a small blade like this, there's certainly other blades out there that are about the same size that are a little cheaper. However, they're going to be a little bit cheaper still also. They might have some G10, at least the quick search that I did. And I find some of the G10 I really like, and some of the G10 is okay. But this, I really, really like the handle on that. So there you go, guys. I'm going to try to keep this short. I'm done. Thanks for watching.